Yo, welcome back to Crazy Bowl TV. Thank you for joining me for another episode of LFC Vibes. You know, LFC Vibes is all about LFC, and of course, today we have what Liverpool playing Atletico Balboa. So, we will talk about some transfer, but we just want to focus more on the match today, and I think it's been played in about 2 hours and 50 minutes. Kickoff will be in 2 hours and 15 minutes. But thank you so well for coming in. Please, you know the deal. Subscribe if you haven't. We are still on the road to 1,000. There's a big event coming when we hit 1,000. People don't believe my sources, so they said I'm gonna have to eat a bunch of hot chicken wings if anything that I said it was gonna happen, that's not happened. That's how much hot chicken wings I have to eat. So right now I'm at 98%. So I don't know how many chicken wings I'm gonna eat. But big up to all of you guys. Please subscribe, like and share. Let's get the likes up. Big up to all of you guys, man. Thank you so much. Bush Baptiste is in the building. What going, brethren? It's a big up, crazy stuff, but I'm still hopeful we still have our man. Brother, I told you, man. I told you it's going to happen. Believe my sources. Why don't you guys believe me when I say something? But then Mandem say the same thing, and all of a sudden, you'll believe them. Everything that is going on, I've already said it will happen, right? A lot of people over the weekend went cuckoo for Cocoa Puff because some man then by the name of Ben Jacobs decided to tell everybody that Liverpool would not go back and bid again, which was totally nonsense. Liverpool never said that. They just played the long game. You know, this is how negotiation works, especially when it comes to transfer negotiations. It's not a short game. You come in and then that's it. No. Sometimes you got to go back, spend a couple of days spinning around the block and think about what's going on. And as always, we've always said it's all about who? Isak and Isak and Newcastle, because Isak will want to leave and Newcastle will want to sell. Liverpool, we just have the cash to do business. So that's how it is, man. But big up to all of you guys in the building. Let's talk about the match today. I think it's going to be a beautiful day at Anfield. Our boy Fuzzy is in the building at an Anfield. Hopefully we can get him to join us for a little bit. You know, our man from the boots on the ground can hopefully join us and give us what's going on out there. Let's send him the link. So if he's able to, he can just pop in at any time. But what are you guys expecting about this match today? As you guys have heard, I've said a few times that during preseason, I'm looking at individual fitness. I'm looking at individual, skill, how hard you work yourself in. And then towards the end, possibly I want to see how the team works together, right? So today it's possibly, since Liverpool have had so many changes, this is we are getting towards the final match. So I want to see how the manager is going to put everybody together. This is totally different from last season when he came in as a new manager. This time he has a whole bunch of new people, so it's not going to be the same. So I really want to see how he's going to put all this together. And I think there's 2 matches today, and then the next one is next week with Crystal Palace. Then next week I said, okay, I pretty much have an idea where this manager is going. Of course, even when the season starts, there will be some changes, right? He's not going to use the same tactics. It's going to be based on teams he plays. So even the first 10 games usually don't, the first 5 games usually don't tell you a lot about what is going to happen in the season. Usually people start to judge around the 10th game, right? And say, okay, I see where we're going. We've been more consistent playing like this. So this is where I see that we're going to be doing. So today's match is going to be fun. It's going to be good because I think he's going to play most of his big hitters together, i.e., Verts and Salah, Virgil, Konate. I think Ekitike is going to start. I think, we're probably going to see, I don't know if Robo might start. I think Robo will start, and the rest will come in later. He's probably the first match, I think, or even both matches. Most of these players are going to play about close to 90 minutes, right? Allison is back, so I think Allison will start this one, and then Mamajavili will play the second game. Gakpo will probably start, and he will probably play the whole full 90 minutes. I don't think people are going to see Rio in the first match. Probably they will see him in the second match. That's what I think will happen. Yeah. So it's going to be really exciting seeing people play for a long period of time and see how well they have progressed during the summer. A lot of people were not impressed with when we played AC Milan, which was too early. That was literally the second official match. Playing Preston does not tell us much. It just tells us, usually the first one tells us about the kids, the academy kids, what their progression have been. And then playing AC Milan, he didn't even play the teams together. He just he just threw in a bunch of players, and most of them are even gone, right? So this match is going to tell us more about what the manager's philosophy is going to be. Baptiste, what you're saying? He said, be so good to see Anfield full again, playing as current league holders. Definitely, for sure. I know Anfield's going to be cracking, whether it's preseason or not. Anfield is going to be cracking. This is the first time the players are back after, they lost their brother. So there's a lot of emotions going on. The fans going to be emotional. The players, it's going to be it's a lot of emotions going to be going through a lot of people's head. It's not easy at all. It's not easy. But if anyone can, this is Liverpool, man. Liverpool, we deal with this, right? We figure it out. We figure it out as we go. So it's exciting that people are back. Anfield is always the cathedral. Is the place where a lot of people, get comfort from. So it's nice to see that football is back, as they say, and the fans are back at Anfield with the players. So yeah, back to this lineup. I don't know, has the lineup been out yet? I don't believe so, but I will be very intrigued to see what it looks like per the manager's assessment. We know that certain players, we lost Diaz. He's gone to Bayern Munich. There's a lot of conversation about, what's his name? Nunes heading to Saudi Arabia. And then earlier today, they're talking about AC Milan wants to try and see if they can make a play. And my question is, why did you wait so long to make a play now? It seems like, is it Ali Howe? I could never say their name properly. Have an agreement with the player. Now we just wait in agreement with the club. So if AC Milan is coming in, they have to understand 75 million euros is what we expected. You cannot show up and say, we will start lowballing us and try to give us on loan and that kind of stuff. That ain't going to happen. So I personally don't see much coming up from that AC Milan side. If anything is coming from Italy, it's for Chiesa. So I think, Nunes is basically heading to Saudi Arabia. I think it'll be good for him too. That's a place where, get your money up and get your confidence back. He can score a lot of goals over there where there's no pressure on him. And if you ball out till the end of the season, which is the World Cup season, he's going to the World Cup. Let's be honest. Darwin is going to be in the World Cup team. And this will be a great place for him to be able to build his confidence back to go to the World Cup. And then after the World Cup, an European team could say, hey, we want you back in the Euro. I mean, look at what's in it. Duran did it for 6 months, and then he's back in Euro, right? He's back in Turkey, which plays in the Champions League. Yes, sir. Big up to Mandem in the building. Thank you. Hit the likes, people. Hit the likes. Subs if you haven't subscribed. Thank you. So in terms of the team lineup, I haven't seen anything. Let's go to Liverpool's link and see if the manager have sent it out. No, the only thing they're showing is Will Wright from Salford City is officially signed. Yes. And of course, let me share this. This is what I was talking about earlier, that it's going to be really hard for the players, but they will make it happen. They're not going to be there with their brother. Virgil says, Virgil has expressed the squad's wish to honor the memory of Diogo Jota as they return to Anfield. So, yeah, a lot of onions is going to be cut. A lot of water is going to be in people's eyes. Yeah, somebody is going to be crying like a baby. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. And then after that, football takes over. But today's match, I'm expecting what will I want to see. And I want to hear what you guys want to see also. In terms of playing style, I think the manager's default philosophy is going to be 4-2-3-1. I know a lot of people are saying 4-3-3 because they want to put everybody in the squad. Every brand new player we have gotten, everybody wants to put in there and think that that's how football works. Football does not work like that. You see what I mean? Football does not work like that. You have to build them up. I don't even think Kirkers or Frimpong will probably start the season. I think one of them will. I don't think both of them will. We know certain players, of course, they started. But in terms of the progression of the team, it's going to be a build-up. Eventually, we will see most of the new players being part of the first team squad. But this is a squad, keyword squad, right? And that we are trying to build for the long haul, not just to. This is not the first day of school where you show your new backpack and your new shoes and all that kind of stuff. It's nice, but that's not what it is right now. We trying to build a squad to go to May. Remember, the finish line is in May 2026. It's not August 17th or whatever the first match is. So a lot of these players that you want to see are not going to start. Or some of them will have a few playing time, but they won't get a full playing time. So eventually we will see that. But remember that this is not a sprint. It's a marathon race. Pick up yourself. Badro, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Thank you for coming through, man. Appreciate you. People, hit the like button, Subscribe if you haven't. So in terms of defense, I want to still see if this manager is going to be playing this high line that I've seen towards the preseason. The line is pretty high. He didn't do that last season. This is more of a reminiscence of what Klopp and Pep Linders used to do, where they push the line really high. I want to see if that's how he's gonna do. I want to see the pace of the game of how we're gonna develop pattern of play. Last season, like I said, most of the time he slowed the game down. That was one of the things that everybody saw and said that he is not as, his pace of a game is not as quick as Jurgen Klopp. So I want to see if he's gonna stick with that. In terms of Vert, how is Vert is going to be implemented? I've seen some of the games where he is playing like Bobby Firmino, right? He drops deep, gets the ball, and start passing it around. I want to see if is Salah going to be hugging the line or he's going to tuck in a little bit. I know Gakpo is going to be burning the line. He is going to be the main source of outlet. Compared to Salah, when Salah first came in, it was him and Mane. Just you send the ball left or right, it's going to be a lot of speed coming at you, a lot of pace. So I think these days Salah is not going to be running down the wing like he used to. Big up to Ozan being in the building. How you doing, sir? Good morning. Good morning. Yes, sir. If we sell Nunez and Chiesa and Diaz already gone, then we need minimum of 2 attackers. At this point right now, I'm more concerned about a center back. As much as I want Isak at Liverpool, I want the center back right after Isak. So whatever it is, as a matter of fact, while Newcastle is still, we will talk about Isak in a little bit, but while these people are trying to make up their mind, we need to go look for a center back. I'd rather have 2 center backs and Isak than 2 attackers and a center back. That's my preference. Big up, man. Thank you so much, man. We got to grind. We got to grind. That's the only option out here, man. It's hard up in these streets. Redbird is in the building. I know some forget to like, man. What's going on? What is going on? Hit the like button, man. Come on, 21. Redbird, come on. It's 21. What are you doing, man? Don't shortchange me. Come on, man. Right now, we need to have 21 likes minimum right now. We have 125 people on both sides between X and YouTube. Come on, people. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. People on X, subscribe to the channel. Oh, if you haven't, please hit the link and come to the channel. Hit the like. And people, I always forgot. That notification bell is very important because it will let you know right away when we are on. So please hit that notification bell also. It helps. He said, Kwesi, are you still confident about Isak saga? Yes, very, very confident. Very, very confident. This saga is not done yet. We are good. At the end of the day, Isak does not make or break Liverpool. Isak coming to Liverpool make us exponentially dominate the league left and right? We are good. The problem is not us. It's Newcastle. That's why I'm trying to tell people, stop making about Liverpool. This has nothing to do with Liverpool. Liverpool have done their business exceptionally well. We got our players in quick. Right now, we are looking for a center back, right? That is our priority. Newcastle is the one who don't know what they're doing. So they should not be. I don't know why rival fans are making it about Liverpool because they're scared. They don't want to see Liverpool with that type of ammunition. So they're making it about Liverpool. They want to make it about Liverpool like it's a Liverpool problem. It's not. We have done our business. We lost some players. We refilled, right? We reloaded. We good to go. If the season starts tomorrow, we good to go. Is Newcastle is? Some of these clubs here are? No. But we good. So don't make it about Liverpool. We good. Now, are you still asking me if we are confident? Hell yeah. I'm still confident that we're bringing Isak in, and he will be a Liverpool player. Believe that. Ekitike, I want to see Ekitike's movements, right? I haven't seen much of him when he was at the Eintracht Frankfurt. I didn't watch too much of his game. I know how the type of player the type of profile of a player he plays like. I think he's between a Cody Gakpo and Isak, right? They can drift. He can play forward, centrally, very, very well compared to Gakpo. Gakpo is more confident on his left rather than bringing him through the middle, right? Ekitike can play across the front three. He drifts around. As a matter of fact, I won't be surprised that maybe certain games the manager might use him as a number 10 if we go like a 4-3-3 formation, right? Because he can drop deep. He is very comfortable with his back at the goal. He's very confident with the ball at his feet. right? Just because he's tall does not mean he just want to head the ball and kick the ball and sprint. No, he got pace. He can run. However, the man can control the ball also very, very well. So he is a multifaceted player. The idea is getting him ready to acclimatize to the Premier League. That is what I want. And he is for the future. He's not a finished article yet. Of course, when you ask people what does he needs to work on, it's always, well, he needs to work on balls into the net. But everything else, he's very, 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 confident player at that. Redbird gave us some news. He said Isak told Newcastle last season it will be his last for them. He wants to explore option. They said he could leave this summer. So why are they dragging this on? They going, that's the funny thing, right? They making it seems like it's his fault. And this is what happened when he tried to be the diplomatic way, right? He tried to do it like I'll call it the hurricane way, right? And they made him the bad guy. People are forgetting that there was promises made to him and they never fulfill it. Why is he the bad guy? Big up to Lee in the building, man. Bigger. Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday, everybody. Hit the like button, people. Please don't stop making me beg, man. Hit the like. Get the likes up, people. Get the likes up. You know what I mean? So with Isak, I don't know why they're making him the bad guy when all of this was already set up from jump. Why is he has to keep telling them that I want to leave? He told them last season he wanted to leave. They didn't give him the contract he wanted. They didn't show him the project they wanted, that he wanted. So he decided to leave, and all of a sudden they're trying to make him look like, oh, he won $300,000 a week. Oh, he's AWOL. He's doing this. He's doing that. No, y'all should have taken care of your player, and y'all did not. Yeah, Fuzzy's at the game, man. Hey, can you drop in real quick? And give us some updates. Yes. So that's what I would say about the Isak thing at this point. But back to what I was saying about Ekitike, I want to see. I mean, I think everybody's gonna probably see how we're gonna use him. Like, I think today he's starting through the middle, right? He is the main dude from trace through the center. I think Gakpo will be on the left. I want to see how they interchange, right? I want to see how they interchange between him and Gakpo, because Ekitike drifts left and right. He's very comfortable with both his feet, right? I think he's right foot dominant, but he's very confident in both his feet. So I want to see how he drifts between the left side and the right side. I want to see how the difference between him and Darwin, right? He gets the ball, he can turn. He can pass, right? He can dribble very, very well. So I want to see all that. Athletic. I always make sure I don't confuse them with Atletico. Athletic also have some very, very pacey wingers, namely Nico. And Nico will be going against Bradley. So I want to see if the manager is going to use Bradley or he's going to counter it with Frimpong, because you need somebody with opposite speed to counter the person who's coming. Bradley is very solid defensively, but people haven't seen Frimpong play defensively, because usually we see him as a wing back and he's bombing forward, right? He has tremendous amount of speed. So I want to see how Slot is, because that would tell me when we go against pacey wingers, who is Slot picking, right? Especially the tricky ones. Are you going to go with the tried and tested Bradley, who is very solid defensively, or you bringing in somebody else that the other side hasn't seen before? Because preseason, he has been playing Bradley and Frimpong. So I want to see what kind of tactics the manager is going to do. Oh, yeah, we're going to play 2 games back-to-back tonight, right? Facts. That's what's going to happen. He said, my concern is that forward line are all tall and not nimble. Jota, Diaz were nimble. Well, that makes sense. I see where you're coming from, but you got Salah. Very, very nimble, right? You can be nimble. You can be more nimble than Salah. Like I was saying, Ekitike is also very nimble. For a tall guy like that, he can move very, very comfortably, right? And we know Gakpo is just direct. He's coming straight down your throat. But I see what you're saying, goal ratio. You need that person with a little bit of, but that's why we have Verts. That's the whole reason why Liverpool made Verts one of their major signing this summer, because there's no more Bobby Firmino, right? You can't look into the world of football and say this guy is the next Bobby Firmino. No, there's none of those type of players. So you got to go get the best number 10 that is coming up, which right now it's Verts. And looking at the way he plays, the front line don't need to be nimble because he's going to find them. He's going to give them those passes that will allow them to be always on the front foot, because that's how good he is. He is the nimble guy. You see what I mean? We lost Diaz, we lost Jota, but you make it up with Verts. And the difference is Verts is always linear. He's direct, right? Yes, he can go left and right. He's very nimble. But his passes are very quick, very direct, which is something that we were a little bit upset with Szoboszlai, because his passes were not, his final third was not quick enough. He wasn't passing the ball to the right channels. He was always deferring to Salah. Watching the preseason, Verts, it's not doing that. Yes, he looks at Salah a lot more times, but he is more openly spreading the ball around. That's something that we haven't had in a long time, because I always emphasize on the team being balanced. Because if you go in the last 2 years of Klopp, every time the ball was right side dominant, Salah, Trent, Salah, Trent, Salah, Trent. Last year was the first year in a long time where the team was actually balanced, where both sides were causing a lot of trouble. And you saw what happened. The end goal was we end up winning. He said, Chiesa, if he stays, is likely to be most nimble. No, Chiesa is not as nimble as he used to be. I see what you're saying, but he's not. Chiesa used to be, oh, man. Yesterday, I was on, big up to Anfield Irishman. I was on his channel yesterday, and I was saying, Chiesa of the Euro 20, is it 2022 or 2021? The one that Italy won the Euro. That Chiesa was the one that I've been, oh, man, he was something else. I see Vert, Isak, and Ekitike starting together. Don't be greedy, man. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. But I see your kung fu. I see your kung fu. I would love to see that. Because, like I said, Ekitike can play on the left. Isak can play on the left. Them two can switch. Because let's look at it this way. Remember when we had Sturridge and Suarez? And Coutinho was the one right behind them? Them two used to interchange, right? Sturridge will start in the middle and then interchange with Suarez when the game is going on. Between the right, they kept moving. Then you had Sterling on the left, just killing fools with the speed. You see what I mean? So I can see that happening. I can see that happening very, very well, where Isak and Ekitike, switching between middle and left, drifting. Because Isak drift from anywhere he wants. He knows how to find those pocket spaces. But, he played left. When he first moved to Newcastle, he was on the left wing most of the time. Because I think Wilson was the one who was right through the middle. So, yeah, man, Liverpool's forward line is not going to be stagnant on people just made of stone sitting in left, right, middle. No. Salah, people forget, Salah also switches. Salah lately have changed the way he plays, and he moves across. He goes to the left side, he comes through the middle, and he's on his right. So it's not going to be they stagnant in specific positions. They're going to be moving around, and that is what I want to see. We probably will see some form of that today. Big up yourself, Gulias. How you doing, sir? He said, cause Sobo is a left-sided 8 who plays as a 10 last season. He's not a proper 10 like Verts, but we win the league with him in the 10. Brother, Sobo, I've said this all summer. He's the player I want to see this season. Yes, Verts, if Isak comes in, I want to see all that. But I want to see the progression on how the manager and how Sobo is going to pick up. Because if Sobo picks up, oh my God. If we get Hungary, or however you say it, Sobo, pray for our rivals. Because how are you going to deal with Verts, and then how are you going to deal with Soboslai, and then how are you going to deal with McAllister, and then Gravenberg is going to be doing his tizzle. People, you don't understand what we are cooking right now. I don't think people understand what Liverpool and the slot team is cooking. That midfield is bananas. That midfield is crazy as it sounds. So I want people to think about it. And you've seen Soboslai in this preseason, like controlling the ball much, much better. Passes are getting better. Like Verts have brought the best out of these guys, right? And we haven't even seen Verts and McAllister in the same team yet. People, you're not ready. Isak, Ekitike are traditionally strikers. Untested against low blocks, need to be nimble and quick in small pocket. What do you mean they're not? Isak has been playing against all brother. Have you been watching Newcastle game? Yes, they are a squad that usually play in a transition. They play in a transition when they play against the big boys. But have you seen them play when they play against so-called smaller teams? Don't start using buzzwords that rival fans use. Say, oh, we haven't seen this. No. Watch them. And if you want to talk about low blocks, again, my brother, goal ratio. Why do you think we spend so much money on Verts? Verts is the key to the low blocks. The reason why we need traditional strikers is because when it comes to low blocks, they know where to be because the pass is going to be quick. That's how you deal with low blocks. You get one chance, you need to put in the back of the net. Hence the reason why Liverpool fans wanted Nunes out, because when he gets the opportunity, he was not pulling the back of the net. You're not going to get that from these two strikers. So that one, I'm not riding with you on that one. It makes no sense to me. Sobo has been one of the best players in the preseason so far. I agree. He has. It has a lot of improvement compared between how he played last season and how he's playing now. Big up to Mandem in the building. CJ, big up, man. How you doing? Someone's good. Thank you so well for coming in. How you doing? Welcome. Sekwesi, how will you see Verts and Sobo starting together, like their roles in attack or defense? Good question. If we go 4-2-3-1, Sobo is going to be on the left side 8, right? Just like Gulias was saying, right? He's going to be playing the McAllister role. Now, if McAllister is playing, he's going to be on the 6. So I'm telling you, man, that midfield is going to be so hard to predict as fans, because everybody wants Gravenberg to play. But the manager don't see it that way. The manager is going to be based on the team, because you still have Jones and you have Endo. So there's so much going on. Now, what the manager can also do is play, he's done it before, 4-2-4 or 4-2-2-2, right? Then you could put all of them together. And that would depend on how the game is how the game is going. That's how the manager will set it up. But yeah, man, right now, I don't think McAllister will start. because he just came back to training. But hey, this is Sunny Slot, man. That man likes to do things that we are not ready for. Made a trip to Liverpool today. Looking forward to it. Man, enjoy yourself, brother. Enjoy yourself. Next time you come on the show, I need you to give us the breakdown and tell us how much fun it was to be at Anfield. Forget about the game. We just want to see you give us the experience. That is what we want to hear. Big up yourself, Marque. Thank you. Loving this stream. Real talk, man. Thank you so much, Double Lion. Big up yourself, man. Thank you. Thank you. If you're a new subscriber, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for recognizing the talent and the skill that we put it out here. People, hit the like button. Hit the like button, people. Come on. Stop making me beg. Goal ratio, say, for example, look at PSG front line. More than half of the forwards are small. No. Players who can move quickly and small space just might take. No, they're not. Those are big boys. Yeah, they are not 6'3" like Ekitike, but what's the name? Dembele is not a small player. He's a very, for football size, he's more than average, right? Talking about nimble again, like I said, Ekitike and Isak are not traditional strikers. They move like a traditional strikers, but they don't play like traditional strikers because a traditional striker will be just sitting right in the middle and the ball is just coming at him. These guys move around. They can play from left to right. Yeah, that's why I'm not understanding your point. But I agree. That's your take. That's how you see it. Redbird is in the building. What going? Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Let's see if Liverpool have updated the lineup yet. Any lineup. Nope, nothing yet. We'll be back. So we Aaron wannabes. We are exactly. Why do people want us to play like PSG? We are not PSG. We are Liverpool, man. Let PSG be PSG and Liverpool be Liverpool. We will do our thing. We will do our things. We don't want to be like other clubs. We are Liverpool. We do our things. Do you think we will sign Rodrigo as well? I think it is a possibility. I won't rule it out because Chiesa is going to leave, right? Young Rio, I don't think they want to put that kind of pressure on Rio yet. He will get a lot of game time, but that's a very good question. I think it's still a possibility. I won't rule it out. I'm at 50-50 on that one. The more priority thing right now is a center back. Getting Gay, I think Gahey is our priority. If we get Gahey in, I'm Gucci. I'm very, very excited. I will hope for them to get another center back in, but I think that I'm very 50-50 with the Rodrigo one. I mean, you see in the report that he even prioritizing Liverpool over everybody. So usually when that kind of conversation is going on, that means there is a conversation somewhere. There's no smoke without fire. That's what I believe. We are truly spoiled for options in midfield. If anybody tried to compare, the only PSG probably is the only one with a very tried and tested midfield right now. But Liverpool will catch up very, very soon. He said in Sandon, having a pint with Guinness before the game. The king in the building. Big up, man. Hey, get one on me. Get one. Get another while you're sitting there. Get another, man. Enjoy it. Hey, on Wednesday, we'll be back. I want you to come tell us the experience. The game. We're all going to watch the game. But I want to hear the experience. The experience is, let us live through you, my brother. Please. Yes, sir. Marquez, a question on the fence. No, I mean, listen, Rodrigo is a good player. He's one of the players that I wanted him to be replacing Diaz. But right now, center back and Isak has been our priority. So I think after that, then we talk to Rodrigo. And Rodrigo has put everybody on pause. I know Spurs is trying hard because they just hurt, what's the name? Their player just got hurt. So they're trying hard to look at him. Apparently, Newcastle are going back in for... Newcastle don't learn their lesson, do they? They don't learn their lesson. Okay. Bless their heart. Bless their heart. Looking forward to seeing Rio in the front line. I think he's very nimble. Yeah, I mean, Rio, everybody's waiting to see that kid, man. I've been saying he is ready. I said he's ready. I think he is the future, and this kid is gonna be some special, man. I tell you. All right, get another one. I am from Liverpool, so I go whenever I can. Oh, okay. So you are spoiled with riches. I see you. You are spoiled with riches. But hey, we still want to hear it. Shoot. Until I get there, let me know how it feels to be in the cathedral, man. That's the sanctuary. He's laughing. No, I'm just saying, though. Newcastle don't learn, man. What? They go for players that they know they can get. Gehi's in there. Liverpool, Newcastle. Of course, Newcastle, he gets more playing time because he will probably walk in and start. Gehi, Liverpool, Newcastle. Liverpool going to have a lot of games. Do you want to win a trophy? That would be the question. No. You don't say spoiled. You are well taken care of. That's all. When you become spoiled, when you take it for granted. That's when you are spoiled. But when you enjoy it and appreciate it and humble about things, you are just well taken care of. But yeah, so big up to everybody in the building. Please hit the like. And also, I want to give a big shout out to Anfield Irishman and his channel. Yesterday was a very, very great show, man. Yesterday was a great show. He was graciously enough to allow me to be part of it. Great show yesterday. It was real fun. Yeah, so the game today, I see Liverpool win. I think we will win. We'll probably concede or so, but I think the fans are going to enjoy this match. The fans are going to be very, very happy with what they see today. Win or lose, the fans are going to be very happy today. Like I said, today is a very emotional day. But don't worry too much about the result. Look at the fitness of the team. This is more of look at what is going to happen today and say, I see what the manager want to do. This is an investment. Look at it as you investing in the future. How does it look? Does it look good? Are we missing certain things? That's how you look at, not just result. Oh, we won 4-0. And, right? Remember when the Arsenal fans were making fun of us because we lost to AC Milan and they beat AC Milan and then they couldn't beat Spurs? You see what I mean? This is not a game where you worry and stress about how, our season is doomed because we lost. Nah, this is where you look at the individual skill, individual fitness, team skill, team cohesion, and team fitness. And then it gives you a little crack of the window to what, what's his name? Arne Slot mindset is going to be. Kabak say, Kwesi, are you ready for another exciting endo? Semikas, oh man, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. I'm not trying to have I don't try to have a headache before the season starts. Don't do that to me. Excited. The second game, my kids will be in bed. The best case always. This Wednesday, I want to be alone. Need to see patterns of play. Exactly. That is the word I was looking for. We need to see patterns of play. How is the team moving together? It's not going to be 90 minutes of Pep Guardiola, Barcelona. No. It's going to be pocket of minutes or 5 to 7 minutes where the team plays together, you'll be like, okay, I see what they're doing. More games will bring us to where we want to be. Big up to Ali in the building. What you saying, brother? He said, Isak loaded. Believe. Yes, sir. Free Isak, man. Free Isak. Big up yourself, man. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, let's move on from the match. Let's talk about our favorite topic. Isak the Great. Alexander the Great. Where are we right now? In terms of what is where Liverpool is. Okay, so before we get there, let's talk about what our boy Double Lion was telling us earlier. So this is what our boy Joyce is saying, right? Crystal Palace won 50 million euro, 50 million pounds to sell McGahey this summer. Liverpool remain interested but do not want to pay this figure for a player with 12 months left on the contract. Newcastle are also keen, but they don't want to go above 40. At least they learned their lesson. At least they learned their lesson, right? Crystal Palace, these guys, these clubs, sometimes you literally think that what is the plan here? This player is going to go for free next year. Any club can tell him, any club he chooses can tell him, brother, stay where you are, play till January. We will come up for you in January. In January, they will get him for 5 million if they want. Yes, sir. Hashtag free Isak. It's only a matter of time. Isak is announced. Facts. Newcastle have had one of the worst window of bro. It makes no sense. Like, what was their plan? They came in with no plan. What was their plan, people? Somebody tell me. They thought what? Oh, Champions League and that's good enough? India smash England. Get in, lads. Chips, you just came in and just threw a grenade in, and then I bet you're gonna run away, huh? I'm guessing you're talking about cricket. Well, big up to India for beating up England. I need to start paying more attention to cricket. I don't pay attention like I used to. But yeah, big up to India. Big up to India. This brother came in and just threw a grenade. I bet he ran away right now. He's not even here. He's gonna drop it in and then bounce. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave, Chips. Yeah, man. And that's the thing. Gehi don't want Newcastle. He prefers Liverpool. So another rejection coming for Newcastle. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. He said, yes, sir. And today LFC is going to smash Balboa Baggins. This guy woke up with violence this morning, huh? He woke up with violence. Definitely. Like and subscribe, then run away. Facts. Thank you. Thank you, Ali. Let him know. Let him know. Come on, Chips. Bruh, cricket is one of them sports I will never understand. Trust me. I get what you're saying. Same thing with me when it comes to baseball. I'm still trying to figure it out. I like baseball when it's during the World Series. The playoffs time is fun. As a matter of fact, I've been told that when you go to the ball game, it's more fun. But those concession stand foods are too expensive for me to be going there, man. Come on. A hot dog is like $50. Come on, people. What do you think this is? You have to finance a trip. So, yeah, good point here. Newcastle, I don't know why. But hey, it's a good point. They went after him last year and then they stopped. Thank you so much, Chips. Appreciate you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Wishing you and your channel all the best on this beautiful day, man. Thank you so much, man. And wishing you the best as well, man. Enjoy the match today. Enjoy the match today, brother. What do you think the biggest threat for us this season? We can't sleep on Pep Guardiola. We can never sleep on a great manager like that. I think they're also going to be something. I don't know if they will have enough energy to finish the season. Arsenal still a threat, but the club that everybody should not sleep on is Chelsea. They are a dark horse in this. I don't know what, but I think they're going to have a better season than last season. Or they could have a very, very bad season. But Chelsea is a club to look at. Brother, I'm telling you, man, those $50 will just give you some appetizers up in these ball games, man. You do not go there to eat. I've watched 2 Super Bowls and still don't understand the rules. Brother, me too. I tell you, I played football. I played American football, and some of the rules eludes me. I used to play not knowing what I'm doing sometimes. No one, Simicat. It's a beautiful day. Man, City will be strong, in my opinion. Paqueta might join. I don't think Paqueta will join. That guy keeps getting himself in trouble. So I don't know if Pep wants that kind of stress, But he'll be a good addition for them because he can support Rodri. Rodri, also, fitness is going to be key to City's success. Yeah, so he said Chelsea will win it, will finish 4th at best, still full of scrubs. Chelsea has a long way to go still, but they will be a problem child in the league. They will cause a lot of headaches for a lot of teams. So I see what you're saying, but I think Chelsea should not be underestimated. I think Man City are washed. Without Rodri, they are nothing. That's what I'm saying. Rodri's fitness is going to be key for them. The players that they brought in, Mamouche, now defenders are going to be ready for him. Cherki is the outliner, but Cherki, how is he going to progress? That's the thing, right? Foden needs to step up. If Foden don't step up, they are in trouble. And then their defense is not as strong as it used to be. Back in the day, they used to have a cheat code by the name of Kyle Walker. He's gone now. So how is that going to affect them? That's also a key thing to look at. But let's go back to talking about Isak. At this point, it's just a matter of time. If rumors are to be believed, he did train today. He's supposed to meet with the hierarchy of Newcastle, and then they will see where this is. But listening to what David Austin was saying earlier, this is basically what Newcastle it is right now. They said latest on Isak, this is 2 hours ago, so I'm sure some of you guys already seen this. Newcastle understand that a deal might have to be done for Isak. For all parties, a solution must be found because the current situation cannot continue, which is basically what we said earlier. The way the statement he made right here is vague. What is that deal? What deal is he referring to? A deal that Isak stays, give him what he wants, or a deal that let him go, right? One of the stipulations of what Isak wanted was for him to get more help. Newcastle have failed miserably on that side, right? Every player that they've been trying to get hasn't materialized. So how are you going to convince him to stay? He doesn't want everything to be on him, right? He's trying to elongate his career, and he doesn't want to be the only player, and he wants the best to be around him so that he can win things. They haven't done that. A lot of players are also looking at Newcastle and say, brother, you guys are not handling this very well. Do these players want to come to Newcastle? We already know that in Mbeumo, Cunha, Pedro, the list goes on and on. And Kitike, all of them said no to Newcastle. So that's already a problem already. Now, the deal is the deal could be make me leave, make me go, get your money and let me go. That could also be at this right now. At this point, the guy don't want to be there. He is really upset. He's not happy with them. They made a lot of promises for him and it didn't work out. So he wants to move on. And this thing has nothing to do with Newcastle fans. This has nothing to do with Newcastle fans. I've said it again. Newcastle fans need to look at their owners, their front office, the directors. What was promised to this guy? Why are we about to start the season in less than 10 and 2 weeks and you guys haven't done anything? That's the question that the fans need to be asking. Don't be mad at Liverpool fans and be mad at Liverpool for trying to give you money. The Newcastle fans are asking the wrong questions. We did that. We did it with Suarez. We did it with Torres. Coutinho was like, yo, you could see we're building something. And he left. But we did it with Suarez and Torres. And even with Alonso. Mascherano, we did the same thing with. So we understand this. At this point, let him go. And then build a squad. But the way you guys are doing it, you cannot alienate a player and then run a campaign against him and expect superstars to look at you guys and say, I want to go over there. No, that's a very bad look. Chiefs is saying no matter what happens with the Isak transfer, the second game of the season against Newcastle is going to be like a derby. Man, already, when Liverpool rolls out to St. James Park, it is a quadrant in there. It's crazy. So, yes, Liverpool versus Newcastle is every match is going to be fire. Fire. It's going to be crazy. But again, we didn't do anything. We just follow the rules. There's a reason why they can't take us to the EPL and say, hey, look at what Liverpool are doing. They're breaking the rules. No, we're not. We haven't breaking any rules. We have been very respectful. It's them who did not do what they were supposed to. They made promises and they didn't follow through. We'll damage them to keep him. It must put other players off joining. Exactly. Newcastle looking like this guy's trying to get me banned, man. I just got monetized. Don't get me banned, Double Lion. Don't get me banned, please. I beg you. Yeah, man. That's the part where Newcastle fans are not. I know they are hurt. It's painful to lose one of the best players in the world, but they are not looking at it in the long game, right? They're looking at it like, oh, he should be here. He should be here. He should be here. He shouldn't go anywhere. We are a big club. No, man, you are not there yet. You have the fan base. Yes, in England you do, but globally, nobody knows you guys that much. Gone are the days when Shearer was playing. That was like 30 years ago. Right? So I would say take the money, build a squad, get a director of football. I thought you guys had one. Apparently still you don't have a director of football. Have a good structure set up like Liverpool have with Edwards, Hughes, and all that stuff. You already have the manager, right? Build something. Get your finances up. Invest in proper players. Invest in the academies. Already I'm hearing that they are invested in the stadium. What are they doing for their training center? They're rebuilding. What are they doing for the community? Are they building the community? If you are not doing that, you are still going to be stuck in the PSR. Chelsea never developed their community. They had to sell their hotel back to themselves. They had to sell their women's team back to themselves. As crazy as it sounds, it's part of business. You see what I'm saying? Newcastle needs to understand they need to crawl and take their time. This is a process. It has taken FSG 15 years to get to where they are right now. And people think that you should just come in. Gone are the days, man. Gone are the days where Sheikh, Mansour, and Abraham showed up and they spent whatever they wanted. Those rules are not there anymore. You can't do that anymore. So if I was there, take your time to build a structure and then it works. Selling Isak could help them like selling Coutinho help us. Or, well, for it to help them, they have to spend the money wisely. Remember when we sold Torres and the Torres one, okay, we got Suarez. And the Caro was a little bit outliner. But when we sold Suarez, we wasted the money. So either they can be us when we sold Suarez, or they can be us when we sold Coutinho. The choice is theirs. The choice is theirs. They have to understand this is football. It's not about the cartels and this and that. The owners bought the club knowing that these rules were going to be implemented. The rules did not just came in when they bought the club. The rules have been set up 10 years before they came in. FFP, it started with FFP, and then everybody knew FFP didn't go far enough, so they started implementing more rules to make sure that each individual federation have extra sets of rules to back their clubs. That's why Barcelona is on allowance. That's why they could barely register people. Right? They've been doing this almost, it's going third year or fourth year now, that they have to make sure that they spend their money wisely. Because of that, Nico Williams could not go there. So this is not an attack on Newcastle. This is where the world of football is going. These clubs, not these clubs, the federations want to make sure that they keep the legacy of certain ball clubs. Just because you are Barcelona does not mean you could do whatever you want and then bankrupt the whole La Liga, because Barcelona getting bankrupt would affect La Liga majorly. Same thing with the EPL. Certain clubs are legacy club. So before that club, if the club is going to go down, they're going to go down the football way. Not because some owner came in and spent a whole amount of money, try to do whitewashing some illegal cash and then bankrupt the club, just like they did with Puffman. Look at QPR. So, yeah, in the Isak situation, what I believe is this deal is going to be done. At this point, I don't even think it's because they need a Sesko or they need or any player. It's just they need to take care of themselves. They need to take care of themselves. Liverpool, we good. We could start the season and we will be good. Now, getting Isak make us exponentially better, yes. You know what I mean? But I believe that we're probably going to be hearing something soon this week. The whole thing cannot keep going on like that. It doesn't help Newcastle. It kind of hold them back. Some of their players, you could hear in the report that some of the senior players are very disappointed and very upset. Yeah, they may be disappointed at Isak because he wants to leave, but they're also disappointed on how the club is moving. They painting Isak as a bad guy, usually it's not good for business. It's not good for business. Both the players that, the squad and the player that you are turning into a bad guy, yeah, it doesn't look good, because if Bruno wants to leave, he's like, oh, so this is how y'all going to do me. Donatelli, same thing, right? Bonds, what's the name? Gordon, all those players. Eventually, they're going to be looking at it like, oh, so this is how you guys going to do me when it's time for me to leave. And then players that are coming in are looking at it like, oh, so you guys going to try this dirty tactics on me if I come in. So whatever they're doing, that's what I'm saying. Liverpool we don't have anything to do with it. We just the money man. Tell us when to come in and we bring in the cash. And I believe that Liverpool have the cash to make this. And they purposely made a bid. The bid was made to let Isak know, we got your back if you stay the course that you don't want to play anymore for them. Here's the money. We made a bid to let Newcastle know, hey, we have the cash. And look at it. We could have gone in with 80 million, right? But no, we went in 110. Like, who does that? We came in, even with the Verts situation. Verts, we went in at 80, and then we work our way up. This one, we went in at 110, so they know that we are not disrespecting them. We coming in with a lot of money. So it's up to them. He said, I feel like we need to make progress this week so we can work on other targets after. Definitely. I agree. Let's be honest. If Isak had done this at Liverpool, we would be complaining like Newcastle. Brother, did you see what they did to Trent? I mean, come on. This is why I go to all these channels who are calling Trent rat and a snake. I say, so is Isak a rat and a snake? Trent never said I'm not playing. So that one, brother, you are preaching to the choir. But at the end of the day, you also have to look at it in the player's side, which when it came to Trent, I also looked at it on the player's side. He fulfilled his contract. He did everything we asked him to do. He looked dope doing it. He won some trophy and he wants to move on. Bye. Thank you for everything you did for us. I'm looking at Isak's side on this. He told them, I want a new contract. They didn't give it to him. He said, hey, people, I need help. They didn't help him. Last year, when the season was done, he told them, I'm not signing a new contract. If they didn't take him seriously. He tried to be diplomatic about it. All summer, he's been very quiet and very respectful. They didn't abide by that. And then what happened? Now he had to get nasty. So yes, I look at it, I empathize with for the fan base. And I see the players' argument. The people that I don't agree with is the club. The club mismanage it, and that's where their fan base needs to put their energy on. Don't put your energy on Isak. Put your energy on the club. He said, no top player will join Newcastle without a reasonable release clause. They really set a bad precedent. I agree they didn't keep their word with Isak last summer, whatever it was. That's what I'm saying. Looking at what John said, John, you are not wrong. But you have to look at it both ways. Trent, the fans are upset because he wants to leave. Okay, the fans have the right to feel whatever they want. But calling him a rat and a snake, that was uncalled for because he did his job. He did it so well, you wanted him to sign a new contract. Because if he didn't do it well, you guys will be happy to let him go. Right? On the fan side of me, say, hey, brother, sign the contract, we go again. So I'm not happy that you're leaving, but if you want to leave, senora, peace out, right? Same thing with Newcastle. Fan base are upset. They have the right to feel the same way because they feel like they gave him a chance, all that stuff that we always say. But at the end of the day, look at the player side. The players say, I wanted to stay. Get me more money. Get me more help. I'm staying because I see where the project is going. What did they do? They didn't do any of that. What do you want him to do? That's how it is, man. He said, I can't compare Trent to Isak because Isak is not trying to leave for free. I can't forgive Trent, but I can compare it to Coutinho. I didn't like that at the end. What makes me more... That's not what makes you a hypocrite. Brother, you were a hypocrite from when you said, when you brought Trent and Isak there, man. At the end of the day, we are fan base. We are the fans. We are hypocrites. It's okay. Right? It's okay. But sometimes you have to give a proper, credence to the argument. We cannot fault Isak. And you cannot fault the fan base. The people who are the problem is the club. If the club did everything that Isak said he wanted, and then he turns around and said, I want to leave still, then, oh, yeah, come on now. I don't even think even Liverpool fans will want him at Liverpool. I don't care how great he is. But this one was like, bro, I did everything. I've taken you guys to Champions League twice. I've given you guys a trophy. What else do you want from me? You know what I mean? So at this point, I'm not going hard on Newcastle fans because I understand how they're feeling. Like I said, we've been there before, but at the same time, you have to be realistic and understand that there's levels to this thing. But in terms of Liverpool fans, be patient. This is gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen. He doesn't want to stay there. He went back because I think maybe they want to discuss how to move forward from this. So I think that something will come along. They're looking at Sesko right now. I'm surprised that they gave Leipzig all what Leipzig wanted, but Leipzig want to add that what they call it, the sellout clause. So every time if Sesko balls out and he's, they try to sell him, they can make some money. So that is the part where I'm like, it wasn't part of the deal. They gave him the money they want. But I think there will be an agreement there. There will be an agreement there. So I don't think Man U, he's going to Man U. I've said it. I don't see how he gets there. Look how long it took Man U to get Mbeumo. They're trying to do player exchange. I don't think Klopp wants a player from Man U. Right now, the rumors are flying that Leipzig are looking at Elliott. And Klopp, you know how much Klopp used to love Elliott. So, yeah, man, I think there's a moving part. Brentford has agreed to let Witsa go. So that means that deal could happen for Newcastle. The Gahey part, they wishing. They wishing on a star. But you never know. They can pull something up real fast. Liverpool needs Gahey more than Newcastle does. Facts. Yeah, man. So people, thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you guys. Enjoy yourself today, man. Enjoy the match. Those who are at Anfield right now, thank you for coming in and sharing us. Let us know where you are. Enjoy it. Have a pint. Couple more, please. It's Monday. Start the week right. You know what I mean? So people, hit the like button, please. Hit the like button as you are in the building. Get the subs up, people. Get the subs up. Don't forget the notification bell. It's very, 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 very important. Okay, hit the notification bell, please. Thank you so very much. What are you saying? He said, Owen, Fowler, Suarez, all small or not tall and nimble. You are still stuck with this tall and nimble stuff, man. I don't know where you going with that, but I'm very happy with tall players as much as I'm happy with short players. Happy I found you. I subscribe. See you soon. Thank you, Double Line. I appreciate you, man. We will be back on Wednesday and we will talk about both matches. I need to find out which channel is showing up on my side of the pond, man. I don't even know. But yeah, man, big news are coming this week. Big news are coming this week. There's going to be a lot of bombers on the Liverpool side and other clubs. There is Nunes. There's a high chance that Nunes might be gone by Tuesday or Wednesday. AC Milan, you wasted your time. Nunes, go to Saudi, make some money, get your confidence back up, and then come back to Europe. I think that's what will happen. But big up to all of you guys, man. Thank you for coming through. Enjoy yourself. I think the lineup should be out very soon. Let's see if the lineup is out. Not yet. Yeah, man. Enjoy, people. Enjoy. Thank you, man. I appreciate all of you guys, man. Have a safe trip to Anfield and back home and enjoy the rest of your week. Peace.